Jayden Daniels, 10 carries, 44 yards yesterday, was sacked 5 times, took a hit to the ribs on a scramble, had to leave the game, had the wind knocked out of him, but he came right back on the field, completed his next pass to Terry McLaurin on a nice play. How troubled are you by the hits you've seen so far? Do you think he lasts the season?
It's a little bit alarming, but look, the Commanders knew this going in. They know that he's not going to sit back in the pocket and dissect defenses. They know he's going to use his legs and get out and run and create offense with his legs. It's part of the reason they drafted him at number 2 overall. So you just have to cross your fingers and hope that he stays upright.
If he's going to be running 10 to 15 times a game, which so far in 2 weeks he has,
right?
Yes, he's going to get hit hard and going to miss time. And it's not just because he's a runner. Quarterbacks the NFL has set the record for quarterbacks missing starts the last 2 years. 69 2 years ago, 67 last year. It's going to continue.
You just have to hope that if he does
you just got to get lucky.
It's not extended, that it's minor, and maybe he can hold up.
I'm going to bank
his
on
wiry
this.
frame.
I'm going to bank on a little bit of luck and the fact that this kid played 55 games in college and he's taken big hits before. Granted, the NFL is another level. I think he's going to surprise us and hopefully hold up. But obviously, you don't want him to take rib shots like that over and over.
That's
that's not a formula for success. But he is a tough kid who does. If he had a track record of injury, I would be more concerned. There's something about him that he kind of takes these hits and he bounces right back up, typically.
If you want to chime in, 800-636-1067 is the number. You can call us in the MGM National Harbor listener lines. Just looking at the early poll results, will Jayden Daniels last the season the way he's getting hit? 39% yes. Most people don't believe he will. It's very easy to compare him to RG3. I think they are pretty similar, and RG3 didn't hold up. I don't know if Jayden Daniels will be able to. When Dan Quinn was on this show, he didn't seem super concerned about the way that Jayden Daniels slides. He said he's just got to get down. I don't know that we saw that much of that yesterday. He exposes himself a lot.
Well, there were 2 runs where he
got out of bounds.
He made a point, though, of going for that. Like, he looked to go out of bounds, and he's like, nope, I need another 4 yards. And so, listen.
And one of them was a great first down.
Yep.
Yeah, and the other one was just barely short.
And he knew they needed it. Like, he wasn't just going to slide at that point. He's like, we need this first down.
I'll be honest with you,
I'm
a
the
little
guy
selfish.
that's going to get it.
I kind of like it when he goes for it.
Yeah.
I'm a little selfish.
Well, yeah, just hold your breath.
Yeah.
I told
he's
you.
going to pop up.
The red zone issues, I would run more creative stuff with Jayden Daniels because I think he's your best playmaker. 800-636-1067. We have Dan Quinn talking about this yesterday.
No, I wouldn't say I had concerns. I mean, it's obviously going to be a story that, we're going to keep working through. We don't want the hits. So I'll look at the tape and, probably have a better assessment for you on that tomorrow. I think probably in this one there was 4 that were called that he could have a read off of it, one that he checked into. So I'll take a look and have a sense for that. But, yeah, he was good to go.
He's got 26 carries already for 132 yards. He's going to rush the ball as long as he's healthy 8 to 10 times per game.
Yeah.
That's going to be his usage.
Maybe he'll just get better week to week at not taking the hits.
Right.
I think it's going to be random.
But there's going to be times
he gets slaughtered. It's just part of the position.
Guys, it's been back-to-back games where he's taken huge hits. First game, his helmet flew off. That game, gets crushed in his ribs. Obviously, they want him to run, and he's dynamic, but Lamar doesn't get hit like that. Russell Wilson never got hit like that on scrambling. He has to do a better job of protecting himself. I don't care if it's third down, and you got to play the season out. You can't you give up your ribs on a shot like that. You have to get down. They are worthless without him.
He's not going to last the season if he continues to take hits like that.
It just won't work.
It's not sustainable.
If
I'm
Jeff
hoping against
Driscoll's
hope.
in,
You make a good argument.
And Drabby, you just got to base it on history, how NFL quarterbacks just get pummeled all the time now over the last 2 years.
That's definitely true. But I'm basing also his history of staying healthy.
Okay, if he gets hit,
a matter of time.
If he gets hit in the pocket and somebody rolls up on him, okay, there's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
Taking a shot 15 yards down the field because you're not getting down or you're not protecting yourself properly, that's an issue.
It's a big
and it
issue.
was a knock against him coming out of college. There weren't many knocks, right?
Well, this is a
When
big
everybody
knock.
looked at the film, people thought he could make all the
Well, his
throws.
nickname,
He was
but one guy was
poised. He was
Johnny
experienced.
Knoxville.
The
That's
one
a
knock
great
was he
Great
takes
nickname.
Love that nickname.
he takes
He takes some big hits.
spectacular hits.
But I do think the kid's tough.
I mean, yeah, he is tough. But
and he just, I don't know.
But if you got 3 broken ribs, I don't care how tough you are.
I
You
agree.
won't be able to play. You won't be,
I
he is tough.
understand.
He's a tough SOB.
You know, if he was ever going to break his ribs, he would have broken them there.
You don't know that. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, that
The
was
next
a
hit,
big
he could
shot.
break
He
his
took a
ribs.
pretty direct
That was a
shot to the
big
ribs
shot.
with a helmet.
Maybe he's got iron ribs.
Yes,
You
he's
keep
got
testing it.
Wolverine's ribs.
Keep
Listen.
testing it. See how.
Listen, all I could tell you is I'm a little bit in the moment.
You're
and
just
I like
hoping.
it's nice for
When
him
he
to get
gets
the
up,
first down.
You know
yeah,
what?
see,
You're
that's the way
smitten by
Bickle is.
him.
See, when he takes a big hit, Bickle's like, "Ugh," and then he gets up, pops up, you're like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Of course.
Let's rock and
Let's
roll.
do it again.
Yes.
Let's do it again.
Look, it's part of the deal. It's impossible to play the football game and be a running quarterback and not get hit. Maybe Lamar's never taken a hit like that. I don't know. You say so, sure, I'll believe you. But
He's just saying it happens less frequently. Of course he has.
yeah.
Look, there's already quarterbacks
he
out.
also has
Jordan
more
Love is
experience doing
Jordan
it,
Love's out.
too.
I mean, quarterbacks
2 starters
miss
are already
time.
out.
Okay, but Jordan Love got rolled up on.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Lamar.
I
doesn't
know.
get
What
hit
I'm
like
saying
that.
is Jason's argument is that it happens all quarterbacks. Yes, quarterbacks, but this particular quarterback seems to expose himself more than others.
I agree. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm sized for the first down. I need the first down.
I agree.
You
go
need
to
to
the
drive to
I'm
stay
sorry.
alive.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
You know what?
I want the 1st
I'm
down.
team drive, stay alive. And if he gets injured, so be it. He
I don't
gets
want him
injured.
to be injured.
Quarterbacks get injured every single
it-
week.
I'm
it's-
banking on toughness.
Every week
I-
I get injured.
Luck.
So just
I know
roll
this is-
the die
No,
the
no.
entire
I'm-
the entire
I'm-
season.
This guy, dice roll.
I know
up.
there's going to be
all right.
recoil.
Roll 'em.
Team
No,
rolling.
no. I know there's going to
bones.
be recoil when I mention this, but
Yes.
because a career can be shortened. But if you've got Cam Newton, you got to run him, right? Now
Yeah.
they're different.
Correct.
I'll take 10 years.
Cam Newton would not have been a successful quarterback
How
if
long
he
did
took
Cam
away the running
last
and
in
taken away the
Carolina?
hits.
10 years?
He had a
I don't
pretty
think
long
that
run
long.
there.
8 years?
8 or 9, I think.
If you could promise me Jaden 10 years
Oh.
and then he's just washed up,
Right.
I'll take it. But 10 years is silly? I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Of course you would take
Selfishly.
that. You take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Jonathan in Alexandria. Jonathan,
I'm
what's up?
team run Jaden.
I'm
Run
team-
Jaden, run.
I'm team get me that first down. Go ahead.
Good morning, fellas. Thanks
Hey,
for
bud.
taking my call.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, drive. I think you got it exactly right. He's got to protect himself and slide better on downfield plays. But my concern, they drafted him because he can dodge tackles in the pocket. They knew with this offensive line that he was going to be running for his life. You couldn't have somebody back there who's a true pocket passer, or that person would actually be getting killed. So I think that the line's got to protect better. But we're going to see him take some shots, and hopefully he can divorce himself from the hubris of his slight size, taking these big shots down the field. Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Does Kyler get crushed like that?
I don't know.
I feel like Kyler finds a way to evade the big hits. He runs very vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tall guy.
Yeah.
It's the nature of it,
It's direct hits.
No,
At
they
least
are.
like with I feel like with Kyler, Lamar,
Yeah.
even well, Allen's the bigger, but just with them, they get hit, but it's not. It's more slight. It's not head on. It's not a car crash.
Doesn't seem as impactful.
it seems like every game Jaden Daniels is in a car crash.
Josh Allen has car crashes, but he's delivering the blows.
I know that's what I'm
And
saying
he's
is that
also
he's
much
bigger.
Yeah, durable.
But yeah, Jaden seems to be every game he can't avoid a car crash.
it's a concern.
Which happened to RG3. It's a very similar
Well, the
narrative
thing
to
is with
RG3.
RG3, it was he tore his ACL.
I know.
I mean, that wasn't. I mean, it was
But he
like
took
a
big
weird
hits, too.
tackle. He did take big hits, but
Yep.
that's not what took him out. What took him out was the
A
weird,
fluky,
kind of
a fluky
Trust
diving.
me.
kind of.
I was
Yeah.
doing this when I saw Jaden Daniels lying on the turf. I was doing this.
Yeah,
You're throwing
Holding
your
my
mouth.
breath.
yeah,
Yeah.
of
There's
course
a
you
lot
were.
of breath holding.
And
It's
it
only-
wasn't even about the Commanders. It's about his fantasy team. Be honest.
Trust me, it's about
Your
a
initial
lot-
thought was the
It's
Commanders
about a lot of
fantasy
different
team.
things, JP. There's a lot of moving parts. But
I know you.
There's a lot of breath holding. Then I saw Driscoll. I said, well, he's only going to be in for one play. And then Jaden Daniels pops right back out. He's good.
Listen, some guys are injury prone. Some guys aren't. So far, not injury prone.
Jinxing your guy. What are you
I don't
doing?
believe in jinxes. There's no jinx.
Jinx.
He's correct. You're correct
No
so
jinx.
far.
I'm just stating
So
a
far.
fact.
Oh man, I don't
I'm
like
stating
that.
a fact.
I
That doesn't
know.
mean he's not going to get injured
I don't
ever.
love that.
But
He's
like,
been very-
injury prone.
Okay, but he's
like
been.
repeatedly injured.
This is a totally different level. You're talking about bigger, faster guys hitting them, not
I know they're pretty strong and
Not
big,
guys at
and a lot of
Washington-
NFL guys.
not guys
and-
at Washington State.
okay, but at SEC country, there's a lot of NFL guys.
But it's not. These are 100% NFL guys.
I know. Listen, it's a concern.
Yeah, it should be.
It's
Yeah.
a concern, but I need those first downs.
Mhm.
I need the dubs.
I need stats.
You got to ride him like the.
I
Like,
need the dubs.
you got to ride
man.
him like Ron did Cam Newton.
Yeah. You know how they just chew up and spit out running backs. They don't
Yeah.
care. They just give them all the wear and tear.
Sure.
I don't really want to do that with Jayden, but I need the dubs. I need the first down.
He wasn't drafted number 2 because he's a sit in the pocket passer.
I need my quarterback to have some freaking balls.
Oh,
Hey.
he's got those.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what we need? This is what we need. We need someone from DeMatha or Good Counsel, high school football player. Every Monday he comes in when we recreate Jaden's biggest hit on all you guys.
Oh no,
I'm
we're
not-
great.
I'm not-
We're
I'm not
100.
volunteering
Do it.
for that.
You take the hit.
Just
All
because
right.
You
you're
take the hit.
rocking blue
You
hair.
take it with your blue hair.
Then all of a sudden you want us to get tackled
You
by
take the hit.
like an all-Met linebacker? No, thank you.
Yeah, I would snap in half at this point. I hit golf balls yesterday and I can't stand up.
If they want to come in and tackle B. Mitch, they can be our guest. Not tackling these
All right.
guys.
No, they're going to tackle Mike Moore.
Yeah, let Mar take it.
That's who they're going to tackle.
Reggie, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, fellas? How you gonna buy a Corvette and then scared to drive it? I mean, come on, man. Like, I worry about him more in the pocket than I do outside the pocket. Yeah, you got to protect yourself a little bit, but I mean, 24. I mean, again, he's a kid, I don't say kid, but man, he's in peak physical condition. I worry about the hits he take inside the pocket. Some of the hits he took, man, I'm worried about somebody falling on his leg, the Jordan Love injury. Outside the pocket, I'm not worried about him outside the pocket. He took a couple of hits, but nothing that was like earth-shattering. I'm going to say you can tell that the wind was knocked out of him because I almost had a tear come out my eye when he was on the ground. But then when he got up, and I was like, okay, that might be the
Hey,
wind.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Welcome to Run Jayden Run team right over here.
You have to run.
Welcome to the team, my man.
No, he's got to run.
we got plenty of openings.
He's got to run. He just has to be better at not taking the big
I
hits.
totally agree
I
with
know,
that.
but what if
That's-
I need that first down? I need to get there.
Well, die for it.
So, all right, fine. I'm good with that.
Just get on the ground
Right.
before you
Might
get
have
hit.
to go head first, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
fine.
he does. He barrel rolls.
Right.
He doesn't slot.
I think because he wants those extra yards.
I agree.
I think he knows what he's doing.
More yardage equals better.
I'm team a little bit scared, but I'm team keep doing it. So I don't know.
Completely with you.
What to
It's your
tell
best
ya.
chance to win.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike Chesapeake.
By the way, you've turned the corner on. Remember, you didn't think they
Hold
would
on,
have
Mike.
as much running from Jayden Daniels.
no, I thought the running would be breaking down. The stuff just breaking down, which I've seen a lot of.
How many
but
of
they're
those?
designing runs and
They
doing
designed a
options.
few runs, which I guess I just didn't add up.
What
the
was there?
cumulative
3
of
to
it.
4 designs yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't like a ton.
It wasn't a ton yesterday.
Yeah, I actually wish there was a couple zone reads or whatever you want to call them where he should have kept it.
I wanted them to
Yeah.
run more
Yeah.
yesterday.
He gave 1 or 2 to B-Rob, or B-Rob got smoked right
Yep.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him to keep it and
Wanted-
go run.
Wanted more.
He's faster than
I was getting
Brian.
greedy.
800
That's because you need those touchdowns for our
636
bet, which you haven't paid me yet.
1067 is the number
gonna
for you
take
to
that
chime in.
$10.
Are you worried about Jayden Daniels taking all of these hits?